let's talk about ghosting for a minute, shall we? We've all been ghosted, or we've been the one doing the ghosting, I'm sure of it. But you know, it's just crazy that I don't do this anymore, but like when it used to happen to me, I used to be like, wow, something must really seriously be wrong with me, because why else would someone randomly just disappear like that? Especially when it happens like way more than once, especially like it's been like 3 dudes in like 2 weeks. One of which was like a long-term thing. And they're just all games. And I used to take it so personally, and now it's just like they're just making themselves look stupid, because like I be trying randomly just ghost, like, and I even try to still be like the better person in the situation, and I even say like, okay, so no explanation, you're just, at least if I decide that I'm done with something or that I just like can't handle it, I give an explanation first. I usually even apologize for it, and I'll be like, listen, I'm sorry, but like I can't. Then I'll do the ghosting. But this is just but what's funny is that I used to be so bothered by it, and now it's just hilarious to me, like, because I try so hard, and they, like, these guys will act like they're just so different and everything. They're like, I'm not like your ex, I'm not like this guy, I'm not like most guys. Okay, so then I start to believe it, 'cause I'm an idiot. They turn around and do the same thing. So, you know, if you're going through being ghosted, I hope that you get to this point. Yeah, I'm still bothered by it, just to the point of like, I don't like not being given an explanation. I don't like the unknown. I don't like all that. Like, I want answers. I want to know, like, okay, like, why are you just randomly doing this? But other than that, not phased. The point of this video is because if you're, I'm sure you are probably, like how I was before, I would just be so bothered, and I'd be like, what's wrong with me? Am I too ugly? Am I too huge? Like, what's the deal here? And really, it's just their immaturity, and it's just so much. Usually they'll blame it on something though. Like, usually I get blamed for it, but like this time, nothing. I just got straight up ignored, and I was so nice too. So it's weird. But like, my point is, don't let it bother you, because it's seriously comical at this point. It is seriously comical. Like, dating these days, I just don't even understand. I truly don't. So then I'll get bored and I'll download Tinder, and then I'll just like why, alright, here's what I do to feel better. This is so terrible to be saying. To feel better about myself and everything, I'll go on Tinder and I'll just see like who I match with, and it actually boosts my confidence and self-esteem, at least for like a minute. Like, wow, I can match with that, like, okay. And this month with this whole quarantine thing, I don't know if you saw, but Tinder had this like free passport thing, you could go anywhere. I was all over the place, and I was getting these crazy matches with these dudes that seriously look like models, and like they probably were, because like they're from California and everything, and like it just puts things into perspective to see, like, I was upset over that when I could even get something like this. I'm not all about looks, don't get me wrong there, but I'm just saying, these guys are hilarious to think that they are just like some great thing, and they probably think they're so cool to just ghost you whenever they feel like it, but it's not you though. Just remember that, please. Seriously, I would be so bothered. I would cry over it for days before. I would be so devastated, like, what did I do wrong? What's so wrong with me? It's them. It's really them. But yeah, it's like at the end of the day, they're gonna do what they want anyway, regardless of how you feel and your feelings. you could express to them like, oh yeah, I really like you, whatever, but you know what, just, I don't have anything kind to say right now as far as guys go. I really don't. But what I can say is that if you have been ghosted or you're being ghosted like right now and you're dealing with it, please don't feel like you're the one that's worthless and everything. Seriously, you're not. It always made me start questioning like, okay, well, is it my looks? Like, listen, before, I changed my hair color so bad to the point where it fell out. Like, I tried going blonde. I mean, I've been blonde before, whatever, but this time, like, I had no patience. I wanted to do it on my own, and you're supposed to wait long periods of time in between. I didn't. I was bleaching my hair several times a day. It fell out. And for what? To try to impress someone? I don't think so. No. And here's the thing, now, like, I am very open about all of my issues. First thing I say, like, someone's like, hi. It's almost like they're like, hi, what's your name? I'm like, anxiety, depression, that's me. I don't wait around to express that I have the issue, because, like, it's me, it's what I have, it's what I deal with, and it's take it or leave it. I used to be afraid of people finding out. They'll be like, oh, she's too weird, but okay, if they can't deal with it, what do you want them for anyway? Like, you know? So just keep that in mind too. Yeah, I just, first thing I say is, listen, I have issues, I'm weird. Sometimes they'll say that's okay, I like a challenge. Sometimes they can't actually follow through with the challenge, and that's fine too. It really is, because like I said, right now I have nothing nice to say about guys, so I should probably stop right now. But just, if you're being ghosted and you're dealing with that, like I am right now, just don't even let it bother you. Seriously. I know it's way easier said than done, but what would you want a guy for that's gonna ghost you anyway? Over nothing and not even give an explanation. Like, things could be perfectly fine. Literally, this one, last thing I said was, I hope you're having like an amazing day or whatever. And I got ghosted. Sent a million more texts too. And then I'm like, do I look desperate doing that? But then I'm like, I don't really care if I look desperate. Like, I deserve an explanation for why you're ghosting me after you're the one that convinced me to talk to you in the first place. Just saying. There's another recent one too. Randomly ghosted me. We were on FaceTime and I was putting makeup on, and dude was like, wow, you're putting a lot of makeup on. I'm thinking, I used to go all out on my makeup. I don't anymore. As you can see, I don't anymore. I just do like basic. And when you're on FaceTime, it's kind of hard to do makeup, so like I was in the same spots, like just trying to put a little bit of foundation on, and he's like, wow, you put a lot of makeup on. And I'm like, okay. So we were supposed to FaceTime, hang out, whatever. Randomly ghosted me, just randomly. So then I'm thinking, is it because I'm ugly? Is it because he saw me without makeup? Is it because whatever? Okay, what do I want to do it for if you don't like what I look like without makeup or with makeup or whatever his issue was anyway? I don't. But I was bothered for a while about that, and then like I go like a couple days, like, I don't know actually. I don't know if I just do that day and the next day or 2 days after. Either way, I'll seek out some answers, but if I don't get one, then that's it. Bye, you're done. Don't come back, like, seriously. And that's all. Just, you gotta remember that, because I know it sucks being ghosted, but seriously, what would you want one for anyway? Like, if someone's gonna ghost you, you don't want that. They're probably just gonna do it again anyway. You need consistency, especially if you have anxiety and depression. You need consistency. And you know, that's what bothered me the most this time, was that this dude was telling me he can understand a lot more about the psychological stuff. And I'm like, okay, well, that's refreshing to hear, because the last I had was like, oh, mental health doesn't, saying it doesn't exist, it's not real. Like, anxiety's not real. Okay, yeah, because this is what I want to make up. This is a fairy tale right here. seriously, so then this dude is like, well, I understand way more than you'd think about this psychological stuff, like just asking questions, getting really into it. And I'm like, okay, like maybe I could see something with this guy to try at least. And okay, fine, I ghosted him first a little bit because I freaked myself out, but then I apologized and everything was fine, and we were just trying to go like slower with it and everything, and he ghosted me. And I still didn't get an explanation. So of course I went off again today, like I don't know how many times, but I did yesterday. And then today, all day I'm thinking to myself, should I do it? Should I just ask? Should I just see if there's something like that I did wrong or whatever? Should I at least say like, you could have just said that you hate me again or whatever? But then I'm thinking, no, that looks desperate. But then I realized I was just overthinking, and I don't care if I look desperate because I'm not the one that did the ghosting. So I just asked, and I got ignored. But do you see this? Do you see how bothered I am? I'm not bothered at all. So I really hope you get to that point, and you will get to that point eventually, especially when it happens enough times. Like, people are just dumb. And no one, I'm not saying I'm some dating expert or anything like that, but no one knows how to just even be loyal and just like talk to one person, and just, it's a mess. It's a mess, it really is. So if you're going through being ghosted, I'm really sorry, but like, it's not worth it to be upset over it. And just remember that it seriously does not mean that there's something wrong with you. It doesn't. Yeah, there's a lot wrong with me, but not like that. Not like that at all. I'm choking on my hoodie right now. Just remember that. I seriously used to get so upset when I would get ghosted. You don't even understand. I feel like I'm talking to someone right now who's going through it. That's a good thing, because if you are and you're watching this, then hey, we're talking, what's up? But seriously, don't take it personal. You can't. And who knows what they're going through or whatever. This time I waited because I was thinking, okay, maybe he's actually going through something. Maybe I should actually be patient and wait. But then this lovely thing called social media, Facebook, I waited, I looked, and I wish this chair didn't sound like it was breaking every time I moved, but I saw he posted a status, and I'm pretty sure it was directed towards me. I'm not going to say what it is. You already know if you're watching it, but anyway. That's when I was like, alright, that's it. If you can post on Facebook, but you can't reply to my, like, 10 text messages, then I'm just gonna send one and say, like, why didn't you just straight up tell me you don't like me or whatever, that you just hate me again for whatever reason? So I did. Yeah, I got ignored, but it's okay. I know it's okay that I got ignored. It's perfectly fine that I got ignored. I just feel bad if it's like your first time getting ghosted, but these days, sadly, it probably isn't your first time getting ghosted. And when it's not your first time getting ghosted, I know that makes you feel like there's something definitely wrong with you, because like, okay, it's not just one guy doing it, it's more than one guy now. It's just, these guys are just, seriously, or girls, whatever it is. I keep saying guys because that's my thing, but it could be girls too. Either way, whoever it is, they're the ones that are doing ghosting. Now see, it's tempting to look at my phone every 2 seconds to see if I got a text back just because I want an answer. Now I'll look at it and I'll see I didn't get one. Watch, ready? Where's my phone? It's just rude is what it is, but I don't need the answer. The answer is in itself that dude is just a... I don't have a nice word to say. Just don't take it personal, seriously. Don't. It's not you, it's them. It really is. He could have made some random assumption. He could have... But see, why go through all the what ifs and like possibilities of his reasoning? There's no reason to. There's not. Forget this dude or girl, whoever it is, and just move on. Moving on doesn't mean you have to find someone else real quick or anything. It just means focus on you, focus on yourself, focus on what needs done in your life. Improve your life. Forget them. I wore this hoodie on purpose. Goddess. It says something in small print, and I'm probably gonna look really stupid trying to read it right now, but like, I'll try. Alright, a few words at a time here. It says, treat me like a queen, and I'll treat you like a... I jacked that up real bad. I think it's saying, treat me like a queen, I'll treat you like my king. And then it says, treat me like a... where'd it go? Treat me like a game, and I'll show you how it's played. That's what this hoodie says. I wore it on purpose, even though you can't see it. It's true. If they play you like a game, show them how it's played. Forget them. Goddess. That's you. Be the goddess and forget them.